Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. We're on lesson 96 in the Course in Miracles workbook, and I'm just going to keep it real simple today. The mind has been wandering all over the place in this dream, and salvation's going to be in that person. Salvation's going to be in that money. Salvation's going to be in this body. Salvation is in some world event or some transitory sequence of events. And every time those are found to that, oh, wait, that wasn't quite it. Oh, wait, that wasn't quite it. Oh, wait, that was because it wasn't quite it. I get that money, now I need more, or I want more. I get that person, now that person's not right. That world event shifts in the way I thought I wanted or the way I didn't think I wanted, and then I need another one. So the mind's going all over the place, occupied with the dream and the illusion. And so for 5 minutes every hour today, it's suggested to just bring our minds to our highest self and let the thoughts, the real thoughts that have been denied and being distracted with all these worldly things, all these illusions, let the real thoughts finally come through and be heard. And basically just getting in an attractor pattern of doing that more and more. Boy, the resistance can come up strong. When we start going on this path, the ego's like, you cannot do this. And will, not that it's an enemy, but it doesn't want to lose its dominion. So to just continually ignore its thoughts and let them go, or at least for 5 minutes. So just for 5 minutes, salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And then letting go of the resistance that the ego presents, the ego thoughts, from these lower negative emotional frequencies. There's always an opportunity to surrender the lower negative emotions to experience what actually is without the interference. There's always the opportunity to surrender the thoughts, these ego worldly thoughts, to experience what's there without that interference. And that's just what we'll do for right now. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And so I like to start with Holy Spirit, God, Father, I ask for thy help. We ask for thy help to experience our true thoughts, our true being, our highest self. And it is done. And just telling yourself salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And to allow your presence, your being, to open up to your real thoughts, your true thoughts, your one self. And if you find the mind wandering, that's okay. Could you let go of whatever thoughts the mind was wandering to? Again, just for these few minutes, just for right now, and just bringing yourself to yourself. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. Its presence is here, not out there. And just opening and listening and being with your one self. And could you release any distracting thoughts that are coming up? Just ignore them, let them go by without engaging them, and just return to your one self, to your own real thoughts, which have been denied and covered up with all this nonsense. Could you just release these worldly ego thoughts just for now and turn to yourself? Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And to just be with yourself. Listen, hear, experience your real thoughts. And how do you know your real thoughts from false thoughts? Well, your real thoughts, there's going to be feelings of love, of joy, of peace that come with these. Acceptance, reason, higher energies. Ego thoughts is going to be fear, desire, pride, guilt, those kinds of things. Worries, anxieties. And so if you find any more interference with these lower frequency thought forms, they're not bad, they're just unnecessary, they're just distractions. Could you surrender the distractions to God? Just turning over any lower frequency thought forms and the feelings behind them and returning, staying with your one self. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And just surrendering any resistance, any distraction to God. Letting it go. Just for 5 minutes here and there throughout the day. Just for 5 minutes. To go where salvation is from your one self. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And just letting go of all those thought cycles, those patterns, those frequencies that have been distracting day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. To have an experience of what has been denied and ignored, your real thoughts, where salvation really comes from, your one self, which is always available for you. And just taking 5 minutes once an hour. Salvation comes from my one self. Its thoughts are mine to use. And you can make notes on whatever comes up for you. It doesn't take long for the ego to take us right back out of some revelation that we've experienced and back to a lower frequency. So you might just jot down what comes up for you. You could comment in the comments here anything that comes up for you, because that one self is not just in me, is not just in you, is not just in them. It's one self. And so the same wisdom and salvation thoughts that you have uh, are might be exactly what I need to hear. and vice versa. So sharing them in this context, there's a lot of people who aren't really interested, but please feel free to comment and share anything that comes up for you, or just make notes of it for yourself so you can see what's coming through for your one self if you get distracted throughout the day. Thanks so much for letting go with us, and have the best day you can.